Okay. They are among us and they are toying with us. Look at this UFO. The white orb flying between turbines. More UFO files. Where's like the full release? Can I watch all of them? UFO files, release. I love the UAP stuff. It's crazy because, okay, it's crazy because I think there has to be something going on. You know what I mean? For sure. Because like people just see them all the time though, and they have for like 100 years, like en masse, unless every person is lying that says it. Even the people who casually don't gain anything. There's like no reason for them to. Either they're all lying forever. That looks like a helicopter. Infrared still image captured of unidentified object below helicopter. Oh, down there. Over Western United States in September 2025. Infrared still. Dude, that's probably... Is that Utah? I always think that when I see mountains. Infrared still image, black hot, captured of unidentified object over Western United States, September 2025. Those mountains. I've seen a UAP one time like 10 years ago. Is that a mountain? Oh shit, must be Utah. Well, okay. You can unironically tell when what you're looking at is the Western US's mountains, because they all look the same. Like, they have very similar... Because they were all coastlines of a gigantic ancient lake, so... So they all look like ancient coastlines. The way that the rock is eroded. Infrared still... That's probably Nevada, I would guess. Nevada or Wyoming. Infrared still image captured of unidentified object over Western United States in December of 2025. That's probably also Nevada, I would guess. Infrared still image black hot captured of an unidentified object over Western United States. Is this all the same one? Okay, so these are probably Nevada. If this is like them following this. Multiple objects. Yeah, this is all the same event because that's all 2025. September 2025. Oh, this one's December though, actually. U.S. Army reported UAP in North America in 2026. Dow UAP PR49 unsolved UAP report. Department of the Army 2026. Is it that? Interesting. Indo-Pacific Command reported UAP that resembles a football-shaped body near Japan. The ones over the water are so freaky. Like that it can just like dive into it. In the Middle East, in 2020, the U.S. Air Force reported UAP in southern United States. Oh, that's not Middle East. Southern United States. Is it that or is it in the center? A U.S. military operator reported UAP while operating within African airspace. Wait, where? Where? Am I blind? Am I blind? Where? Where? They're not even gonna tell you where? Like what is it? Where? Where the fuck? U.S. military operator reported UAP. I can't even see it. Can we meet up and fuck passionately, asks Paparino. Yeah, sure. They observe and mine. Man, don't ask questions. UFO travels trillions of miles just to crash into the planet. Stupid, retarded aliens. Yeah, true. The UFOs are always spotted in states that have top secret military bases. Yeah, that is also kind of true. Still from a void video featuring an 8-pointed area of contrast captured by infrared sensor. That, I guess, right there. 2013. 2023 over Greece. A U.S. military operator reported UAP near Greece flying straight above the ocean towards land. Where? There? Or there? This is terrible. Where are the videos? U.S. military operator reported observing UAP flying just above the surface of the ocean, taking multiple 90-degree turns at high speed. Apollo 17 archival imagery from the Apollo 17 mission to the moon. The yellow box contains an enlarged area of the original photo in which lights are visible above the lunar terrain. What? Okay. Which one is that? NASA UAP. Gemini 7 audio.
Gemini Control here again.
This audio recording contains air-to-ground communication, NASA public affair audio feed with commentary recorded during the flight of Gemini 7 mission. In this excerpted segment of audio, astronaut Frank Borman reports a NASA mission control in Houston, his sighting of an unidentified object, which he referred to as Bogey. This sighting occurred on December 5th. I've heard about this. They've talked about this existing. Like, I remember Alex Jones talking about this.
Earlier in the flight, you'll recall at the start of the second revolution, we had a reference to several objects that the crew spotted. This was in the area of Antigua. Due to a mechanical breakdown, we did not have that portion of the tape available for you. This was a line breakdown between Building 30 and our news center in Building 6. Since then, we have dubbed the tape off the master tape here in the control center, and we are now prepared to play it for you. It contains references to sighting not only some particles, but as well as an unidentified object, plus the booster. Here's that tape. We'll play it for you now.
There's no video.
Loud and clear. 7, go ahead.
Audio.
Bogey at 10 o'clock high. This is Houston. Say again, 7.
So we have a bogey at 10 o'clock high.
Roger. Gemini 7, is that the booster or is that an actual sighting?
What?
Say again, 7.
Okay, we have several, looks like the 3 up there, actual sighting.
You have any more information, estimated distance or size?
But we also have the booster in sight.
Understand you also have the booster in sight, Roger.
And we have very, very many, looks like hundreds of little particles going by to the left out about 3 to 4 miles.
But the site sucks so bad. You can't open multiple things. I'm gonna crash out. I'm gonna actually
Understand
crash
you
out,
have
bro.
many small particles going by
Oh my gosh.
on the left. At what distance?
4 miles.
Oh my.
Alright,
Oh
looks
my.
like a vehicle that's disintegrated.
Roger, understand they're about 3 to 4 miles away.
They're past now, they're going to polar orbit.
Roger, and understand they were about 3 to 4 miles away.
From the pier line. No further.
Roger.
You said correct. Oh oh my gosh. Dude. Why is this the worst website of all time? Okay, I have to give them credit because I like the aesthetic of it. It does look cool. To be fair, it does look really cool and everything. The way that they've set this up is nice, okay? The aesthetic of it is cool. But genuinely, it's so shit! What's wrong with you?
Were these particles in addition to the booster and...
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna crash out. Bro, I'm soying out. I'm gonna soy out on them, I swear. I'm fucking ready to.
7 Houston.
Booster on my side is a brilliant body of the sun.
Gemini 7 Houston, were these particles in addition to the booster and the bogey at 10 o'clock high? Roger.
7, this is, Houston, this is 7.
Go ahead.
I have the booster on my side as a brilliant body of the sun against a black background and with billions of particles around it.
Roger, what direction is it from you?
It's about at my 2 o'clock position.
Does that mean it's ahead of you?
It's affirmative. Ahead of us at 2 o'clock, slowly tumbling.
Roger.
Okay, wait. So he had clarified they also have the booster in sight, so it's not the booster. Understand you also have the booster in sight, Roger.
OS 91.
We have very, very many. It looks like hundreds of little particles going by to the left, out about 3 or 4 miles. Understand you have many small particles going by on the left. At what distance? 4 miles. Oh, about, it looks like a path of the vehicle at 90 degrees. Roger. They're about 3 or 4 miles away. They passed now. They're going into polar orbit. Roger, understand, they were 3 to 4 miles away. That's what it appeared like. That's Roger. Were these particles in addition to the booster and the bogey at 10 o'clock?
91.
Roger, I have the booster on my side. It's brilliant body in the sun against a black background with trillions of particles on it. Roger, what direction is it from you? It's at about my 2 o'clock. So opposite position of the other thing. Does that mean it's ahead of you? It's ahead of us at 2 o'clock, slowly tumbling. This is Gemini Control again. The reference in
Gemini
that conversation.
Control here again. The reference in that conversation to the third unidentified object, of course, was, or the third object was bogey. There were several references to the bogey. This is the unidentified object in addition to particles which appear to be headed in a polar orbit, you heard Frank Borman say, plus Jim Lovell discussing the booster. It was Borman who reported sighting the bogey. This is Gemini Control Houston at 4 hours, 24 minutes into the flight.
That's crazy. Gemini 7 was the 10th crewed American space flight. This document is a transcript of communication between the flight crew astronauts Jim Lovell, and Frank Borman and the Manned Flight Center, now known as Johnson Space Center. The transcript begins with Borman's report of a bogey, contemporary nomenclature for an unknown aircraft, as well as a debris field. Borman described the debris as consisting of very, very many hundreds of little particles. He estimated the particles' distance from the spacecraft at 4 miles. Lovell described observing a brilliant body in the sun against a black background with trillions of particles on it. This document also includes handwritten notes documenting the encounter, annotated with the phrase UFO sighting by Borman in the top right corner. Wow. Okay, that actually is really interesting. More NASA, please. Apollo 12 transcript. Is there any more? Okay, yeah. Transcript for Apollo 12. What did they see in Apollo 12? This document is an excerpt from Apollo 12, air-to-ground voice transcription, November 1969. Astronauts reported unidentified phenomenon, a 1-hour period on the 5th day and a 2-minute period on the 6th day. These transcripts contain contemporaneous observations by the flight crew reacting to an unidentified phenomenon. Day 5, hour 19, minute 14, second 58 through day 5, hour 20, minute 12, second 14. At that time, the pilot of the lunar module, LMP-LM, astronaut Alan L. Bean, described observing particles and flashes of light sailing off in space via the onboard alignment optical telescope. He characterized these phenomenon as escaping the moon. Day 6, Mission Commander Charles Pete Conrad described observing floating debris outside the lunar module, which had been illuminated by the module's onboard tracking light. Conrad assessed that the tracking light had burnt out because he could no longer see the debris from the module. Okay. Why did Joseph Smith name his followers morons, man? What do you mean by this, man? Fuck you. Come on. Assholes. Guys, come on. This is serious. Guys, we're talking about the people on the moon. Be for real. That's affirmative. We're ready for EMOD. Intrepid Houston. Go. If you will give us P00 and accept, we'll give you a CSM state vector. Hello, Houston. Yankee Clipper, Houston. Loud and clear. Hello there, stranger. How are you? Morning. We're fine. Got the house clean. As a matter of fact, I just finished that. I sure do. Got everything in order, ready to go toward the LM. That's quite a chore, keeping this thing clean. You got a couple of coal miners coming up to see you. That's okay. I'll be glad to see them. Okay. Wait, what is this? Okay. Say, Houston. Roger, when you look at AOT in the dark quadrant, you can see these lights, particles of lights, flashes of light just seem to come from, in this case, I'm looking in quadrant 1, which is the left one. It's coming from behind me, the left, and they're just sailing off in space. I was thinking they're dropping from my water boiler, but it looks like some of those things are escaping the moon. They really haul out of there and just press off at the stars. Roger, Yankee Clipper. Houston, with a P-22 tracking pad. Go ahead. Clipper Houston, we'll give that data a good evaluation before we do anything with it. Got sort of an interesting thing going on. AGS right now. I didn't notice earlier, but it may just be because the lights are brighter now. I'm getting an all 8s flash on both the address and the information registers at about 1/5 the brilliance of the normal numbers. And it's pulsing every second. Roger, if I turn down the illumination level just a little bit, it's not noticeable. Okay. Ready for hot fire? Fire away. Frito's here. He and I have both seen that phenomenon on your DEDA during testing of all the spacecrafts up at Bethpage. It's probably an EMI. That's what we've been talking about, but we thought we'd just touch in on it. Okay, wait. So is this like debunking it too? Why would they put that in here if it's got an explanation? Here you go, Houston, with roll pitch, yeah. But I don't have you in that sextant. That's okay. Your blinking lights just not blinking, that's all. Hey, Houston, it looks like our tracking lights burned out. Dick hasn't been able to find us in this sextant. And on the first night side pass, we had little bits and pieces floating along with us. And all... Wait, hold on. I gotta change the music. We gotta change the music here. On the first nightside pass, we had little bits and pieces floating along with us, and we could tell that the tracking light was flashing on them. And we still have. I have presumed to think bits of pieces floating along, and nothing's flashing on them. So I'm pretty sure it burned out. Roger, Pete. Yes, sir. Okay. Hi. This is Houston. How did your sweep down fore and aft go? It's getting much cleaner in here. Yankee Clipper informs me he has the television all set up. When we come around the horn, we'll come around with the television on in Vox. Who knows? You may get to see the first Whifferdale. Okay, I don't know what that means. Our electrical watchers say that the current indicates that your tracking light is on. Okay, now we just turned it off. Now does the current show that? It sure does, Pete. You're there. You're flying through the air backwards. But I don't see it. Well, my ball tells me I'm pointing at you, Dick. And so does my radar. Okay, so I guess there's like two little parts here. So they're just, I guess all of these are them just saying that they're seeing particles from the moon or in space. So that's not necessarily craft. Although that other one was saying a bogey and particles. So that's interesting. Okay, next. Bro, why would I ever do an X-File marathon stream? I can't do that on Kick. I get banned. If I did it anywhere else, I make no money. We can't do that. Yes, we copied your VI and your EMS numbers, and we've got a number for you. Maneuver start time will be at 3 plus 33 plus 27. Okay, we got you. Maneuver at 3:33:27. That's affirmative, Jack. What's this one? I should read what it is first. Apollo 17 was the 9th crewed U.S. mission to the moon, the 6th to land astronauts on the surface. This document is an excerpt from Apollo 17. Astronauts reported observing unidentified phenomenon, a 9-minute period on the first day, a 3-hour period on the second day. Command Module pilot CMP Ronald Evans reported observing very bright particles or fragments drifting and tumbling near the spacecraft as it maneuvered. Lunar Module pilot Harrison Jack Schmidt described the phenomenon as looking like the 4th of July. The astronauts speculated that the phenomenon may be attributable to ice or paint fragments. Yeah, okay, so that's not a UFO or UAP at all. It's just retarded. Reported difficulty sleeping, described having observed some sets of the streaks. He also described an intense light flashing between his eyes, describing its intensity as comparable to that of a train headlight and characterizing it as imposing. Over the next 3 hours, Cernan described observing several flashing, rotating phenomenon that he assessed as corresponding to physical objects in space rather than a purely optical phenomenon. LMP Schmidt also reported observing similar phenomenon, though he again assessed the source of his observation to be a separated rocket stage. Cernan reported observing 2 additional distant flashing objects, though he assessed them as spacecraft lunar module adapter panels. Another separated component of the Saturn V rocket. Schmidt exclaimed that he had observed a flash on the lunar surface north of Grimaldi crater. Okay, wait, at the end of this, he does that. Oh, they have it highlighted. Hey, Gordy, I'm looking right at the western edge of the Procellarum Mare, where it contacts the high western highland of the moon. And we're just about to fly a little bit south of Grimaldi. That edge is very irregular. There is no obvious indication that there are large basins that have been flooded by Mare that have formed that edge. But again, the topographic distinctions possible in this lighter, small. Now I'm starting to see that there are shadows in the craters. Roger. That's the small craters. There in the Mare, Procellarum closest to Grimaldi. There are two arcuate Riles. I don't know how to say this. Riles. Look like they are probably V-shaped in their cross-section. I'm sure we've seen those on the photographs much better than I can see them here. Those, the real patterns, though, do seem to project over into the highlands, okay? To the north of that Bay of Mare, just interrupt. Hey, I just saw a flash on the lunar surface. Oh, yes? It was just out there, north of Grimaldi. Just north of Grimaldi. You might see if you got anything on your seismometers, although a small impact probably would give a fair amount of visible light. Okay, we'll check. It was a brilliant little flash right out there near that crater. See the crater right at the edge of the Grimaldi. Then there's another one north of it. Fairly sharp one north of it is where there was just a thin streak of light. How about putting an X on the map where you saw it? I keep looking occasionally for... Yes, we will. I was planning on looking for those kind of things. Starting to see the edge of Oriental Gordy, way off to the west. Hey, just yell, Gene, anytime you... Gordy, to the north of Grimaldi, there's a large basin that is about the same size, but only incompletely filled with Mare in its northeastern quadrant. The rest of it looks like a fairly irregular Himaki floor material of some kind. Roger. What? Hold on, can I find this Grimaldi moon map interactive? Can you use Google Earth for the moon? I forget, is that a thing? Sorry, I haven't been reading chat. Sorry, I should turn the TDS back on. Here, TDS is back on. Go for it. Here, I'll go while I look for this. They had these astronauts on DXM. Jim, are you going to the AF Post event? I'm planning to do my own event for AF Post, but it will be for our founders, lobbyists, staffers, elite college talent, strategists, financiers, and thinkers. It will not be for internet clout, but for doing something. Nope. Okay. Switching to moon mode in Google Earth. Well, there is. Google Earth. Hold on, wait.
Today is World Donkey Day, the wonderful animal that Jesus rode upon.
No way. Add help. How do I change to the moon view? Using the planet icon in the top toolbar. Oh, right here. Moon. Okay. Okay. Grimaldi. Can I search on the moon? I can't put an address in on the moon? Okay, where is Grimaldi then? It's a large basin located near the western limb of the moon. It lies in the southwest of the Oceanus Procellarum. The southwest. Oh, right here. Okay. And then they were describing, what were they describing here? They're describing, there's a large basin that is about the same size as Grimaldi to the north. Wait, you can't even zoom in at all. Bruh. Wait, why does this suck? Wait, why is it so low resolution? Why do we not have like a Google Street View of the fucking moon at this point, bro? So wait, what direction would he have seen it from? So wait, so they were looking toward Grimaldi. So were they... So they're standing in...
Hello, James. I want to see if I could speak at Jimbo Pass.
Yeah, okay. So they were looking like here towards something over here. Lorman. Neil Armstrong forgot to bring the Google bus with him? Bruh. Come on, man. How do we not have a lunar rover? How do we have a Mars rover, but not a lunar rover taking Google images? Google Street View. Bruh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what did I just do? I clicked something and it froze everything. All right, whatever. Next. Anyway, that's fun. Any more videos? Let's just watch the videos and then we'll move on for now. Video. Gemini audio. There's no more good videos of the Apollo ones. There are these images though. We can look at these. Download image. And those aren't stars? Were they like moving around? Okay, they don't even know what they are. They're not even claiming that that's anything. Okay. Apollo 12. Photograph depicts lunar surface as viewed from the landing site. Features 5 highlighted areas of interest labeled Area 1 through Area 5 above the horizon in which unidentified phenomenon are visible. Okay, that's crazy. That one, now you're talking. That could be, I don't know, that could be a star, but it does look kind of like it's streaking or something. That is interesting. That one's also kind of interesting. Those two, I mean, I guess could be stars. I don't know. That's crazy, though. What is that? The heli? It's a bunny. Okay. All right. NASA 17. Okay, we saw that one. That one is interesting that they're bunched up like that. Apollo 12. Bro, that should be so scary. Being on the moon's surface would be so scary, low-key. Being like the first ones. That shit would be terrifying. Can we just be honest? Let's just be totally for real. Okay, Gemini audio. Report video. So there's this one, 5 seconds. Whoa! What the Whoa! Whoa, dude, it's one of the pill shapes. It's one of the pill crafts. And we're sure that's not a tomahawk or something.
Our Muslim space brothers have come to free us from the world enemy, Shabu!
Shabuya! All right, that one's flying. That's like one of the ones that just is moving. That one is Iraq. This one's Syria. Video from Syria. The redactions are crazy. The redactions are just insane. What's happening in this? Did he get like rocked? At the 5-second mark, the video depicts an object moving from right to left across the top right quarter of the sensor field of view. First 5 seconds. Up here? Oh yeah, I saw it. Okay, wait, I did see it. Huh. Okay. Iraq again. Those ones are so crazy because they're not moving that fast. So it's like, okay, I mean, is that like a bird and there's something weird with the resolution that we're looking at? Or because like, okay, actually though, what the fuck? Or is that like a paper plane? It looks like it has to be something. Like, is that a bird soaring and not flapping its wings maybe? Or something, or we just can't see the resolution. I don't know. That one's not as insane as the ones where you can see like tendrils from them and everything. Those ones are insane. What's this one? Oh, this one's in the clouds. Wait, this is scary. Wait, this is kind of spooky. Oh, it's right there. It's there. It's over chat. You can. It's flying in between chat. It's next to the word BBC. Oh. They're trying to lock on to it. That looks like a bird. That one does just look like a bird, but maybe how fast? Okay, but how fast would that have to be going? Like, what are they capturing this on? Because whatever this is on is flying through clouds too. They can't even keep up with it. They can't turn the camera fast enough. An anomalous phenomenon.
Fucking oaf. I had to break an iPad over
all
RFH
domain
to call
anomaly.
myself, and she is denying me tasty chicken fingers.
Oh, come on. Not tasty chicken fingers, bro. The sensor is unable to reacquire the contrast. Okay. That was over United Arab Emirates. This is a 4-minute video. Okay, wait. Let's just read. The sensor field of view narrows to zoom in on an area of contrast. The area of contrast remains generally in the center of the sensor field of view. The sensor motion causes the area of contrast to move erratically across the display. Due to this motion, the sensor system repeatedly loses and reacquires the area of contrast within the center area of the display. The video description is provided for information. Yeah, okay. 4 minutes and 57 seconds of video footage from an infrared sensor aboard a U.S. military platform in 2023, an accompanying mission report mentions a UAP was observed during the mission. Oh, real? Okay, by the People saw it too, not just the sensor. Okay, this is UAP. This is in the UAE, I mean.
Jet Set Radio! GNNR2 just resubscribed.
Yo, thank you, Gunner, for resubscribing. Big shout out. I appreciate it. Okay, if you have low resolution, you're not gonna be able to see it. I'll follow it with my mouse. It went like this. And then it went off screen right there. It flew by. Oh. No, okay, that's not it. Yeah, it flew by. And then the sensor lost it. And then it apparently comes back. They zoom out. Wow, they're so far away. Wow. That's crazy. How high resolution that was, though. Bro, how far away is this thing? Holy... It's scanning for it. It's looking for it. There's a boat out there. Interesting. They apparently reacquire it at some point here. Oh, right there, right there. Okay, I'll follow with my mouse. It's right here. It's right here. I'll still follow it with my mouse. They're locking in on it. They're struggling to, though. They're struggling to even keep up with like turning fast enough. Holy it like it has to be going so fast. The camera is frantically trying to keep it in like the center box. And struggling to. You can see that's like, it's passing all this terrain behind it. It's, wow, it's arcing up. It's gaining like hundreds of feet at altitude in seconds. That is insane. Like, that's not a drone. I mean, that isn't. I don't know what the fuck that is. I don't know if we're seeing a wisp. We're seeing a remote viewer, an astral projector. That's what some people say. That's like a recent thing people have been saying. I don't know if that's true though. The astral body doesn't necessarily look like that, or nor would it necessarily have to move that way, but could be a jinn. We are in the Middle East. Yeah, that could be it. Could be Chinese drone. No, definitely not. Chinese do not have like superhuman drones. Chinese, I mean, let's just be for real. They can refine stuff. They're not inventing anything ever. Could be a Chinese astral projector though. That could happen. They have one of the oldest traditions of that. So maybe this could be how they observe things. So this is what happened to Charlie Kirk. Link the site, please. Okay. It's Department of War. right here, Gemme. If you find any cool ones, let me know. Any cool ones that they don't cover on the other sites.
So this is what happened to me.
That's what got you. Okay, next. So that was United Arab Emirates. Here's the Greece one, 2024. United States Central Command submitted a report of an unidentified anomalous phenomenon to All Domain Anomaly Resolution Office, AARO, consisting of 1 minute and 5 seconds of video footage captured by multiple sensor modalities aboard a U.S. military platform in 2024. An accompanying mission report, DOW UAP D7, described the UAP as diamond-shaped, moving at approximately 434 knots. The observer 500 miles per hour. Okay, that is drone speed. That's within drone speed. If the only thing is the way that they turn, they still have to. If they like stop on a dime, that's still more or less impossible. If they're able to go that fast. The screen is split into 2 viewing areas for the first 10 seconds of the video. The right side displaying electro-optical footage on the left. At 4 seconds, an area of contrast becomes distinguishable against the background. The display shifts to full screen. Okay. Right? There it is. There it is. We're having to use one of these laggy systems to track this would be so annoying too. Could you imagine? The Jay-Z distract me. I got caught on video. My UFO. Yeah, true. Dude, this could be happening right now. Because, like, dude, in 2024, we were looking at other, like UAP disclosure, you know, stuff and videos. These are from then. So, like, right now, this very moment, there could be... What the fuck did they just do? They lost it. It's gone. There could be them tracking a UAP somewhere. You ever think about that? Second plane just hit the Discord server. Gulf of Oman, 2024. It has the tendril thing. Remember? That other older UAP footage in the Middle East? That one's shaped just like that one. But this one's over the ocean. They said that one was a balloon. That's what the official explanation was last time. Okay, more. Wow, something just buzzed like the top of the video. Okay. That was like a heat sensor. Okay. 2 minutes. It's a brain with a spine. The nervous system projects with your spirit. Whoa. Could be. That makes sense. Fiber optic connect to a sub. Wait, what's fiber optic connected to a sub? Is that what they're controlling these on? Discord servers are down? No way. It's not about that, Lemon King Lime. It's that they would have, this is just where the U.S. government has cameras and sensors looking because they're watching the Gulf of Oman. So it's not that this is the only place where the aliens are. It's that this is where like a bunch of the military equipment is that would capture them and be looking for them. Is this all to distract from Sony and Bungie's failure of Marathon? I think so. This would just insinuate that these are everywhere. That you could... That anywhere you're looking, you could see these. Because also, that also kind of goes with the military base thing. It could be less that it only happens around secret military bases and more so that they only are like closely observing the sky around secret military bases. You know what I mean? Like, that's where things like surveillance equipment that would capture this kind of a thing would even be looking. When they have better cameras in the States? Yeah, but not doing this, like not actively observing and getting ready to track in thermal, like just random areas. Like they don't have military people just sitting there like looking at cameras in the sky and whatever in America with thermal like vision and stuff. Like when these are captured, it's typically either like during an operation or a mission or something, or like in an area where they are actively observing. It seems like, because like these go along with missions is what most of these reports are saying. Okay. Greece. What's this one? A lot of it is is being recorded by humans. Some of it is like it's in autopilot and then someone sitting there like is probably looking at a bunch of them and then takes over it. But like it clearly is like a person using it. Some of it's from pilots too. Pilots have cameras like this and like the ability to record like this. Like the one from the intro, the like classic one from years ago, that was a pilot that recorded it and it looked like this. Big beard. 4 foot tall beings. What's this? Breaking FBI files reveal reports of 4 foot tall beings emerging from UFOs. The FBI files are probably people in America seeing them, but there's not footage because like people in America aren't using what is, oh, right there, aren't using, that could just be a missile. That one right there just looks like a missile, like a Tomahawk or something. What is this? Biblically accurate angel. Biblically accurate angel has been sighted. Oh my gosh. Accurate to the... That was arcing like a missile, and it's leaving a trail like a missile too. Is that just... And it's flying towards the camera. Is that just a missile? Yo, get out of there! Get out of there! It's coming right for you! Bro, it's leaving a trail. That's clearly... That one's not even like these other ones. That one's leaving a contrail. Look. What is that? Metatron! That's high atmospheric jellyfish over here on the left side being captured. Okay, next, what else we got? Okay. This one's in the Middle East somewhere. But next song. Oh my gosh. Fuck that one. Annoying. Okay, these are just more lights. Nice, nice. Did I just click this one? The same one? Yeah, that's the same one. Okay, third page. Last of the videos. This one. 4 minutes. This one's going through clouds. Oh, it's trying to... Wait. Is that supposed to be it? Because that's just like clearly on the HUD. That's not... Well, maybe, I guess. Unless, I guess this is flying really fast. No. Wait, what? Okay, I have no idea. That one sucked. Next, what we got here? 12-minute one. Oh, this is the one over Africa. I saw it. Did you see it? Did you see it? It's right here. Just a little, it just looped a bunch. That was in Djibouti. Bro, that one was in your booty. This one has audio. Did it just turn? It turns right here. Maybe, or no, it loses it for a second. Oh, and then... Wait, it loses it. Then it captures it again. And then... Oh, and then it jumps ahead? Did it go into the ocean? That shit's so scary when they just randomly dive into the water. Like, what the like, what? Or, no, it just stopped following it. Just gave up? Or it's too far away? Okay, interesting. That was in southern United States. Or no, this one is. This one's in southern United States. Aliens have Africa like a racetrack. Did you see it? The aliens are like, wow, we can really fly low here. Yeah.
Let me know when you find an alien with a feminine penis.
Okay, I don't even know. Are we facing towards the ground right now? Is it below? How are we going down still? How is the camera still turning down? Did it just fly right under? What the f... Huh?
My people.
What the hell? Okay. East China Sea. Atmospheric jellyfish. Bro, that's an atmospheric jellyfish. Japan. Interesting. Okay, that's it. How's it end? It just ends like that. Okay. All right. Indo-Patcom. This is the one where it goes between windmills. Hey, bro, how high are you on a scale of 1 to 10? I'm out of my mind. It's not possible. It's necessary. UFO. UFO Japan. It turned. It arced. It's going back. It's flying up.
When you see it, you fucking shit a fuck stick.
It is. It's flying between. Wow. I mean, that is flying between the camera and those. Are these? Oh, these are over the ocean. Interesting. What's it gonna do? Fly into the water? That's a ferry? It turned around. It's arcing back. Okay, it ends. All right. North America, last video. Final video. What was that? What did it start on? That's a Predator drone? It started because it was following a Predator drone, and then it's like, wait a second, fuck this. Wait. Huh? What the hell? Interesting. That's a jet? How's the jet stalling over and over again? And why? UFO has its high beams on? Yeah, true. It's a new jet. Save fuel. It's just saving fuel right there. Okay, interesting. All right, well, that's all of them. Oh wait, low Earth orbit. Oh, that's, yeah, we already read that. Interesting. Anything else? FBI photo B1 1999. No. Sorry. Yes, no. Yes, no. Late 2025. Okay, not 1999. Interesting. Okay. Anyway, enough of that. What else? That's all the UAP files for today. Moving on.